Hey, it's Tony Zazza. Welcome back to my kitchen for another Foodie Fridays. I was going to do this last year when it was a hot thing on Instagram, never got around to it, so it's game on now because it's starting to resurface. I'm talking about the Swineapple. Yes, a stuffed fresh pineapple with pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon with an incredible glaze on the big green egg, and in about 3 or 4 hours we're going to have just pure deliciousness. If you love pineapples, if you love bacon, if you love pork, you're gonna love this. Super simple ingredients. I'll show those to you now and then we'll get started. All right, so for the ingredients, obviously I got an incredible pork tenderloin from WASSI'S Meat Market and their world famous bacon, so you'll see that when I start preparing the pineapple. This is Lane's Barbecue Pitmaster Select #2. It is Hawaiian style, so this is gonna be perfect to season the pork with. We're going to skin this pineapple and then core it, and then this is Runamok Maple Syrup. This is Hibiscus flower infused, and this is going to be what we're going to glaze it with on the outside. So if you're ready, we'll start putting the pieces together and get the big green egg fired up. Indirect heat, and we're going to cook this until the pork tenderloin is about 140 degrees inside. So over here I have already sliced my pineapple, got the skin off the sides, I've cored the inside. You want to keep the top and reserve the bottom as well. This is our pork tenderloin. We're probably not going to use it all. In fact, I may cut it up into 2 slices. So let's just do that now. This one looks like it's going to be more along the thickness of what we need. And then we're going to take Lane's #2, and this is Hawaiian. And we're just gonna make this nice. Just rub it in good. Jet, get out from under my feet. My Rottweiler mix is like, oh, it's food time. Like he needs any more food. And then once you get this all done, nice and seasoned. Oh gosh, this smells so good, and we haven't even started cooking it yet. Take the pineapple. Actually, let's put the big piece in first. We might just need the big piece. Is the big piece even going to go through? Is it going to fit through the hole? Oh! No! Now it will. Alright, now we got to be careful. I can fix that. Don't panic if you do what I just did. There it is. It's in the middle. Perfect. We don't even need that other piece. Now what we're going to do is get some toothpicks. I am just going to band-aid this. So that's it. That's good. Alright, so we got the tenderloin in. We're going to hit pause real quick. I'm going to get the bacon set up, show you how to do a basket weave on it. We'll wrap it in bacon, toothpick everything back together. I am so mad that I did this. But it's still going to taste awesome, and it'll look great too. So now we're going to weave the bacon like a basket. We got WASSI'S world famous bacon, and it doesn't get much better than that. And you want to make it the width of the pineapple. Cooper's crying. I'm not sure why. He's probably smelling all this pork. Okay, so there we go. Now, fold back, piece down, fold over. So the bacon's done with the basket weave. We should probably do one more piece at the very end. And there we go. Pineapple on. You're just going to roll it over. And then you want to pierce it in a couple locations so it sticks. And then the way we're going to do this just going to be like a log. And then we'll lay it flat on this side. I'm going to trim the excess, and then we should be ready here in a second. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do before we put this on the egg is start to baste it. This is our Hibiscus infused Runamok Maple Syrup. And then once it's up there, I'll really get it too. But give it a nice good lather. And you can baste it throughout the 3 hours. We're going to cook it about 275. I'm a little above that, but it's okay to start it at that point. There you go. All the way around. Make sure that's on nice and tight. Indirect heat. Got a drip pan underneath it. And I just realized this is probably not going to stand up, which is fine. So on its side, right like that. And we are rolling. 3 hours, 275. Check the internal temp. When it's at 140, that pork is perfectly moist and ready to be pulled off, and let it sit for about 10 minutes. All right, so we're at temp and time. Oh my gosh. Look at that beauty. Let's take a closer look. Uh-huh. So, glove on, probe out. This bad boy's gonna come off. We're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes. There it is, it's been sitting. We're ready to cut into it. Let's check this out. Oh, that is perfect. Take a look at that. It smells insane. So we're gonna slice this up and we'll tell you how it tastes here in just a second. It probably doesn't look as pretty because I wanted to cut it up before I took a bite, but let's dive in, get a little pineapple. We've got some pork cut, a little bacon. Here we go. What? Is this real life? The pork tenderloin is so tender. I mean, I'm cutting it with my fork right now. The pineapple is ridiculously juicy, and the bacon is perfectly crisp. Is that even a word? I don't know at this stage, and I really don't care, because this, if I can, that's how tender the pineapple is. Won't even pick up on a fork. Is out of this world. You should try this. Directions down below. Links to get everything you want. Enjoy and share. Happy eating. Be back next week. Subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. Sorry, I'm looking for another piece of bacon. Found it. Pork. Money. Have a great weekend.